How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongooze Max Hawaii, the channel. And if you don't believe me...
All right, men, load your weapons. All right, men, load your weapons. Drop your weapons.
Remember, Audio Trooper.
Drop your weapons.
We shall drop our weapons. Actually, we have another little device going on. So, I had prepared to do a small session just talking about ghost stories real to us with someone else. And didn't get there. I think they got busy. It is Halloween, so happy Halloween. If you go trick-or-treating or eat your own candy, whatever, or watch these little things, I'm gonna confess I'm officially no, Sam and Colby. Yep. I've joined their little club. There's one of the first YouTubers I was watching when trying to figure out what to do. Now, this what's going on, right? Is it just went out. Has nothing to do with go sucking up batteries. I didn't recharge it. Great. So we got this other one for effect. And well, anyhow, this is the replacement for the ghost storytelling, which I'll do if I can with the other person, requires of the person. We're just going to tell, like, have you ever, not secondhand, but firsthand experience and back and forth question and stuff. So, this right now is my attempt at another live video. It's kind of a Spook 101, right? And why I'm just sitting here all by myself is I downloaded a spirit box. This is against things that I would do, but here it is, right? It's a cheap thing. I just went on the phone and found something that was free. Because I'm just gonna check it out. And this space, as you can tell, is like the backdrop for the Mongooze Max stuff. So I have a light adjustable here and things of that nature. Adjust the tone of the light, etc. And a little extra lighting thing. Okay, so this is the setting. This is basically a space I live in. So I wasn't going to do this kind of thing before. Excuse me a minute. Over here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. Here it is. I forgot to. This is all spur of the moment. So live. Oh yeah, you got it. A long time back, I got myself a K2 meter. Now this is actually, I've had this for the longest time. I'm surprised I can get in the back and there's a 9-volt battery you can change. But I can also use this. Now this will detect electromagnetic frequencies which are found in, say for example, a fan, an air fan rotating with a motor, electricity to do the motor with magnets. Fans make terrible audio interference if you're just broadcasting or recording a video. They also generate a lot of EMF because they're like primitive, use a lot of energy, electricity with a magnet. So this next to an oscillating fan, which I can actually show you because it gets hot in here. And here is a fan. Here's the K2 meter. Here's the K2 meter on. When you turn it on, it'll do that. Not supposed to stay stuck on that, but it's a K2 meter. It's Halloween, so it's going to be stuck on midway. You're kidding me. Usually they go, when you press the button to turn on, it'll go up and then it'll settle back down like this. See, a little bit. I don't know, must have been something there. See, now notice. It's on the second light, but I don't know. This is kind of... Okay, now I'm going to turn the fan on. And here's the K2 meter. Look at this puppy. It's up to red. Yeah? I turn the fan off. And this is back down to its kind of low, broken level of nothing happening. I'm going to put the fan back and leave it off. And this meter is, I don't know, it's kind of on, but the lowest, yeah, you see. And if you want to know, if you see Ghost one thing, I'll give you a little hint. If you see this button down here, it's like shaky electronics. It's like something that's, If I put a magnet next to this and put it through the air, it'll also make the meter jump. Magnet, like refrigerator magnet. That shows that this works and is detecting electromagnetic fields. The theory is if there's a ghost about or spirit about, it'll make a magnetic field, electromagnetic field, that will trigger this off. Now, that's just a theory. I don't know who made that theory up or conjured it up by the clear blue sky, but that's the theory, and everyone's been going on that theory for the longest time. But if you take one of these meters, and electricians will use, I mean, these come from the pocket of an electrician. There's a button here. You can press on and off. Off. On. Okay? Don't worry about that. I think it's just, little shaky electronics. But look what happens if I press the button in just slightly. Whoa, got some activity going on, don't we? Don't be fooled. If there's some boxes have a switch, jerry rigs need to switch it on so that they can show you that they are not. And I'm going to put that right here. They're not doing anything, or maybe you can put it right here.
Drop your weapons.
Drop your weapons. There's the K2 meter. Okay. So the K2 meter is right there. If I see the lights, all right, there it is. Okay. It's right there. It's detecting nothing. Here's the app. Now
Be caught standing around doing nothing.
I pressed the wrong button. I put it on pause. Okay. It said some things. It generates little words. I distrust it, but let's have some fun because it's Halloween. Trick or treaty. So this says calibrate. So let's go calibrate. It says calibrate, and then it'll do some doohickey things. It's checking out some stuff. And it's going, oh, okay, calibrate. Then it says set it down. So I'm going to set it down. I'm just going to put it right on top of this. I don't know if I should do this, but so I don't know. I want to set it down, but I don't want to be out of the way. Jeez. Okay, how about up on top of this? On top of the light bulb. This light here. Okay. But it says the words outright, so the microphone here should pick it up. And excuse the sound, but this here is a big microphone, not a little one. Okay, so that should not be fun. Okay, all right, let's get started. Now, let's just do it cold, as if to say not address, because if I address something, I'm telling my mind there's something there already. So let's take it off pause and see what goes on.
Time.
Time. I was going to show you. Here's an hourglass. What is this? Is this time? Is it time enough? What is this? Is this for real? I was seriously going to show this and ask it a question. Pick up another object. What is this object? Oh boy, what's this all about? Is there anyone here aside from me and the viewers? Click like and subscribe. I think this is a bunch of bunk.
Winter.
I pick it up.
Green.
Not yet.
Master.
Winter Green Master. What? Like you can read that like the Nostradamus effect.
Child.
Yes, there is an evil child involved. You have my attention. Not my child.
Key. Parent.
Yes, the parent of that child is the source of its...
Effect.
Tell me something that...
Angry.
Yes, I'm angry about that stuff.
Sick.
Yes, it makes me sick.
Reply.
Reply. She was going to come over here when she didn't. She affects my mom in bad ways, I believe. Tell me how it affects my mom. I heard her sneeze upstairs. Does it affect this house?
Signify.
Oh, help me. What's that supposed to mean? What effect does this, what I call witch person, have on me and my life?
Fall.
Fall? I know in Roman Catholicism, I'm not supposed to ask about the future, like divination, they call that. You're not supposed to ask what's going to happen. So I'm going to try to stay away from that.
Resolution.
Oh, Roman Catholicism, resolution. I talk about is this person any better than they were before? The witch. Nothing.
Trouble. Reaction.
Yep. There's always very...
Scared.
Oh, yeah. All that stuff works.
Hear.
As in hearing.
Feeling.
Yep. Operates on feelings. Wow. We're going into the witch category, apparently, with this. She was going to come over. She has a kid as well. Some people should not be allowed to... It's irresponsible. So how are they, this female and her child, how are they tonight?
Girl. Punch.
Girl punch. Wow. It kind of describes some stuff. Okay. Am I separate enough from them? Is there enough of a barrier? Is there enough of a protection boundary from the witch? Nothing. Well,
Day. Attempt. Reward. Food.
yes, I reward myself with food. That's why I'm fat. Is there hope for me getting over my weight too much? Yeah, that might be a future question, so I'm not going to say that.
Intention.
Good intention.
Writing.
Writings. Yeah, it's kind of writing stuff, kind of creative. Let's see if we can. Water. I used to drink alcohol, but it became bad for me, so I had to give it up. Power of those 12 steps. If you have a problem, you should check it out. Ask a friend about it. Go check it out. Be curious. With that PSA aside, let's ask this, since it has higher power. Do you like my version of higher spiritual power?
Like.
Likes it. Do you like my prayers in the Roman Catholic? Job. Yeah. It's quite a job to pray, yes. Or Job. Yeah, feels like Job. Is reading out of the Bible out loud a good thing? Just your opinion. Quiet on that note. Is there something spiritual about this particular night of the year?
Place.
Well, these are all very vague.
Man. Understand. Suggest.
I don't know. This is kind of, I mean, you could load one of these programs up with a bunch of random word generators and probably have the same effect. Just saying. I'm not trying to promote just a wanton hang. I did a long research about a sheriff that got hanged in the 1860s in a place in Montana. I was even writing a screenplay about that. Do you know about that? Suggest hang. Job, place, man, understand, suggest hang. Maybe it's telling me to go hang myself. You hear that a lot in
Government.
Shakespeare. Government. Yes, I talk about political science from the news. Do you like listening to Mongooze Max Hawaii? Do you like listening to the daily news stuff that I call whatever? Whatever's happening. Is whatever's happening.
Chest.
What do you think about the little birdies outside, the nocturnal birds?
Cause. Hate.
Cause of hate. The witch hated those birds. There's like an infant birdie out there cheeping away. Cheep, 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 give me food. They're nocturnal. What do you think about the nocturnal bird sounds? It says cause and hate. She hated that stuff. Me, it doesn't bug me. I make fun of it, but got nocturnal birds out there. They do make a ruckus. Are you connected to who I call the witch? Code word. So I don't have a legal thing with her actual name. which is bleep, 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 bleep. Which is censored for the one whose name shall not be spoken. Jesus. Are you connected to the witch? Not everyone has their own little Blair Witch. It's a living person, and they hate my guts. And I do believe there's attempts. Oh, hey, do you think that there's sorcery against me? Has there been sorcery against me from the witch?
Heavy.
Heavy, yeah. Heavy?
Marriage. Go.
Marriage, go. I'm not married. She's not married. She has kids. Oh, maybe it weighs on her mind.
Serious.
Oh,
Afternoon.
serious afternoon. I don't know if this is supposed to be in order or what the heck. So, what about the witch? Is she up to more lies? Or does she seriously not know what she's doing?
High.
Yeah, she gets high in all the time.
Way. Hate. Relative.
Ugh. It's like digging up all the junk. Tell me something different. We don't want to listen to the witch story. How do you like my little Mongooze Mac show? Yes, innocent enough, right? How about this? Law.
Advantage.
I speak of things that are. Are there spiritual or spirits kicking about in and around the house that go through the house?
History.
That's history. I know history. I know of history of the house. I have history. That tells me nothing. I think it's vague, so it makes you think it sounds like it's saying something. Let's see. Randomly, it's going to pick out something. Well, let's see. What is going on? What do you think of my artwork? Because I do artwork. Foot? I did a painting of foot. I should put my foot on the canvas.
Stomach.
Who?
Document.
Document my stomach. Yeah, maybe you can sue them for making me fat. God. Do you know my dear friend who passed away last year?
Cry.
Okay.
Sport.
What
Instruction.
What else? Those are 3 words that could relate.
God.
Yes, she was very spiritual. We went to church. We went to church together too. What do you think about all my relatives, brothers and sisters, coming over recently? Long talk.
Suspect.
As everyone suspects.
Light.
Light.
Eat.
Yeah, it's eating. It kind of Hits on points there. How about my sister in Oregon, in case she's watching this? What do you think of my sister in Oregon?
Sense.
Sense?
Task.
Task? How about my sister in Waimanalo?
Begin.
Begin?
Understanding.
Begin.
Depressed.
Yeah, she's bummed out about something.
Small.
Her small dog was stolen. What do you think of my Venus?
Conflict.
What do you think of my... Yes, there's a conflict about that. What do you think of my Venus flytrap? My little plant. My second...
Concentrate.
Yes, it requires focus.
Negative. Reference.
It's a lot of much for the plant.
Deep.
What do you think about doing Shakespeare plays, reading?
Punch.
Punch? Is this going through a loop? Is the next one girl? I'll be very suspicious.
High.
Can you tell me a vocabulary word I don't know?
Warm.
I know that one. It's warm in here. I turned off the fan. What do you think of this Halloween? Is this a real spirit?
Lose.
Lose? Is this like a ghost or something?
Great.
Great. Should I be scared?
Leave. Close. Respond.
Leave, close, respond. Should I be scared? It says leave.
Relation.
Oh,
Build.
Someone wants me to leave the house, maybe?
Stress.
Yeah, they're using stress to do it.
Relaxed.
Okay.
Think. Cold. Presence.
Who is this? Then stops.
Grandfather. Punch. Story. End. Stand.
Oh, my grandfather punched my father one time for running away across the tracks when he was a kid. He told me that story. Maybe he's guardian spirit here. That'd be Archie Kirsting. Stand. Yes, like make a stand.
Stroke. Wake.
Yeah, the stroke. He was a firefighter. A lot
Young.
of inhalation. He died
Shoot.
younger than you. Young shoot. What?
River.
Young shoot river.
Sport. Appear. Good. Walk.
Okay, give me advice.
Female.
What else am I? Are
Baby.
you on the side?
Sad. Wood. Enthusiasm.
Oh, now all of a sudden we're talkative. I don't even get to ask a question. Sad wood enthusiasm girl.
Dislike.
Yeah, there's a girl I dislike. She's 40 years old though, and I wouldn't call her a girl. I wouldn't call her a female. Well, she's a female, but I wouldn't call her human. Do you think you know who is possessed by the devil?
Reply. Live.
Reply.
Trouble.
Yeah, she's trouble. That's all.
Hurry. Family.
Hurry. Family.
Child.
The child. My mom worries about
Nervous.
this kid all the time.
Ready.
Nervous, ready, or ready for trick-or-treaters?
Talk. Unhappy.
Oh, yes. This is always a sad story. That's how she manipulates. I don't want this to be about the witch.
Tradition.
Okay.
Protect. funeral, hang, job, plan, smell,
Funeral, hang, job, plan, smell. In that order? Good God. Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
fun,
Fun?
run,
Run. If I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, get out of my life, evil, what would you say?
history,
History? I've done it before. It's history.
use,
Use.
window, feel, imagine, strong,
Well, as this bloody continues,
lose, arm,
lose arm,
secure,
secure. I think it's just flipping through random stuff, tell you the truth, honestly. And if it hits on a word
pressure,
that I might clue in on, I'm making the connection. And then the next word, which is random, I'm trying to connect up to it. So I'm stringing, I'm poking the dots together, I think, with this thing. And it's
revolution,
it's a free
push,
it's a free imagine revolution. Yeah, there's I did have a ghost story once. I'll tell you the quick ghost story because it made me revolution.
connect,
Imagine
hurry, police,
John Lennon. I had the Double Fantasy album after John Lennon, before John Lennon died. I had the Double Fantasy album. I bought the album vinyl. It had a scratch in it. I had to return it and get another one. Then I got and I had the record player, so I'd play it. It'd skip the Yoko Ono songs and do the Double Fantasy stuff. There's some good songs on there John Lennon was doing. And then he had gotten shot and killed by this guy who actually lived in Hawaii for 6 months, and he traveled to New York to do his little white people kill thing. And John Lennon got whacked because of it. And we are missing John Lennon. And he did a song called Imagine, the song Revolution, if you're German Mao, hanging out, John Lennon. Well, it was afterwards, about a month, since I'll wrap this up with a ghost story like that. And this is kind of weird because it was a dream, but it wasn't a dream, right? And it was, the beds are facing this direction. I was alone in my room. It was a weird time in my life too. And I woke up in the middle of the night sort of thing. And it was kind of like the waking dream or whatever the heck. Because I sat up in my bed and I looked into my room, and it was like looking through some, like an infrared camera. It was like looking like blurry, but I was looking at my room and it was all monochromatic, one color. And the color was kind of orangey. It's kind of fuzzy, blurry, orangey. And I had a desk over there, and there was a glass mirror for the tabletop of the desk and my boombox. And right over there, there was a ball, a sphere. You could say an orb nowadays with these things, but it wasn't small. It was the size of perhaps a basketball, and it was glowing a little deeper orange, and it had distinct. I could see like through it, translucent style, where it had layers. There was like a dark ring and a dark ring, and the layers of it on the inside were more glowing, more intense with the glowing orange. So it was like light orange, a little deeper orange, and a little deeper orange with intensity of it was glowing. And it was above my desk, this thing. And so I sat up in bed and I looked over and I saw that. And then I heard a voice say, and Scout's honor, this is my freaking story here. You don't have to believe me. I don't really care if you do or don't. But I'm telling you true, maybe it was a dream, right? But I don't remember dreams working that way. The birds are doing it. Well, the glowing ball produced a voice, which I kind of heard in my head, and it was an English accent. And also in my head, I knew it was John Lennon. And the voice said, in that kind of a Cockney English way, he goes, I'll try to imitate it. It said like this: "Don't worry, a lot of people are dead." Yep. Don't worry, a lot of people are dead. And that's what it said. And I heard that like it was trying to calm me. Don't worry, a lot of people are dead. And I don't know how that has anything to do with calming someone down, but I could feel the intention was to calm someone. And yeah, now I'm not going by accent that I'm saying it's John Lennon. I'm going by, there was like, you knew it was. I knew it was. And it was a ball like that with layers. And I was thinking, hey, you're not talking now, are you? Connect early police stick. Yeah, the witch had me arrested. Framed. Anna was framed. Yeah. Maybe there is something to this. We'll check this out again sometime. Clue. Don't let it be you. Get a clue. And I connected this later about Onion. There's some Onion song. Jeez, I can't think of it. There's some lyrics, Beatle lyrics. Look